Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause for Mr. Harsh Kumar.
Hello, everyone. Very good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about what Manage Artworks and how Manage Artworks can transform your entire life cycle of artwork management using the AI technology. Uh, Today, the entire world is revolving around the AI, and everyone needs AI assistance in terms of how we can further simplify our work, or how faster we can do our work, or how we can better use the AI so that we can accelerate our performance in the day-to-day life of the business. So, as part of the packaging and lifecycle management, in the DS, so we are delighted to be part of DS Group's, artwork lifecycle management. So I'd like to take you through what Manage Artworks is with a quick 1-minute video. Following that, I will take you through, how we are helping DS Group, to streamline the artwork lifecycle management.
Packaging management without the right tools might be chaotic and prone to errors. Organizations today are under an immense pressure to reduce their time to market. Urgency coupled with stringent regulations and lack of coordination between various stakeholders can cause errors and product recalls. Manage Artwork can help you manage your packaging artworks from your content ideation to launch. Not sure how it's done? Artwork approval workflow that helps you orchestrate projects and set deadlines. Collaboration and proofing tools that make verification easy. Comparison and annotation tools to review your artworks better. Asset library with version control, access right, and quick search to stay on top of your packaging files such as cutter guides, Illustrator files, reference files, mock drawings, and print proofs. Comprehensive reporting to analyze data across teams and projects. Integration with ERP like SAP and other systems to seamlessly share project information and approval status. What does that leave it with? Error-free and compliant artworks, reduced approval time, brand and regulatory compliance, and faster time to market. So, what's the holdup? Step into the future of packaging management. Start your free trial today.
So, as we see the quick AV, how we as an organization Manage Artworks helps DS Group to achieve the lifecycle management. So, let us quickly talk about what are the current challenges that we usually face in the space of artwork lifecycle management. So, collecting the data, from content creation to design the packaging artwork, from designing to how to review efficiently. Review everybody can does, but how to review very efficiently is where Manage Artworks help DS Group. Let's say starting from proofing between the versions, which version 1 to version 2, or ensuring your compliance, let's say FSSA guidelines, or any other legal methodology guidelines. How are we helping our customers to achieve or to take the decision very faster? So that's the biggest area where we help the DS. And third is approvals. Each and every packaging artwork that leaves out of DS premises is prone to legal compliance, right? So we have to ensure there is a zero mistake, and it has to be compliant enough so that there is nothing can go wrong in the market. Like brand like DS, they have the brand value, so nothing should go wrong. So how are we ensuring when we proofread our artwork, there are so many tools available within the Manage Artworks which can help you to read the fonts, to check your colors, to do the spell check, or compare between the versions, and you can approve. Each and every annotation, each and every approval, each and every comment that you put on the application is recorded, and it has an audit trail. Tomorrow, someone can pull the data and they can see who has approved what, when they have approved, on what file they have approved. So it's completely, audit trailed. So can we move on to the next slide, please? Slide के लिए? Thank you. A quick introduction about Manage Artworks. There are so many new faces, who has come first to know about who is Manage Artworks. So Manage Artworks is a SaaS-based platform. We have offices in India, US, and France, headquartered in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So all our developers and decision makers and our management team sits in Chennai office. While we have sales offices across the India, and we also have sales force in US, France, and we have partners around the globe, starting from to Australia to Europe. We cover the entire globe with the partners. So we have been in this industry for almost close to 3 decades now. We are 27 years old, in this industry, and we almost support 5,000 plus brands across the global. So what we actually do, we as an organization SaaS-based application provider, we give an application where your entire lifecycle management team can participate, they can come, they can collaborate, they can approve, and they can send the artworks to the market. So as initially said, from content creation to design to review to launch, we are managing end to end. So these are something, the technology that we use, and this is the complete lifecycle management of an artwork. Be it any company, any industry, any segment, these are the complete end-to-end how they are managing it today. Either they are managing it offline or the online or using any other application, but these are all the steps that is involved in the entire lifecycle management. As a service provider, as a Manage Artworks, we cover end-to-end solution using the application. So how are we doing it efficiently? So there is a module called Pack Copy Management, which manages and ensures all your content that goes in the, let's say, your brand logo to your ingredients to your allergen statement to claims, that whatever you mention in your artwork, everything can be managed using our application with the version control, so that next time, let's say, for example, if I want to check what are all the packaging artworks that has the manufacturing address of Noida, and if I want to change from Noida to, let's say, Ghaziabad, for example, the address of the location has to be changed. With the use of single click, I can type Ghaziabad or Noida, it lists all the artwork that has Noida as an address. With one single click, I can do a bulk edit and bulk approve. So that's the fragile we are talking about. So how does it flow? I have given a quick workflow chart. So next, the important a tool called as an Adobe plugin. So today, when the content has been managed using your PDFs, Words document, Excel document, of course you can go and check your design team. They have the biggest hurdle of copying from one document, pasting it on the other application. So always the copy paste becomes the issue. Either they intentionally or unintentionally, they miss out some elements, either they forget the formatting. So using the plugin, the design team can seamlessly design by just drag and drop. We have a placeholders in the artwork. They have to just drag and drop. In case of revision, they have to just click the button called update. So any changes happen between the versions. Instead of again copy pasting from different applications, they have to just click an update so that entire artwork gets revised and updated. So when a design as a user or at a team, they takes 5 days to design one artwork. Using plugin, their entire time of designing artwork becomes less. They can do it in 2 days. So that's the thing we are talking about. No more cut, copy, paste. And there's another interesting model which we call as a die-line and 3D repository. So everyone loves to see how my end artwork looks like. When I go to any shop, if I have to pick up the product, how does it look in a customer's hand? Is it good enough? Is it the way that we have imagined from creation to the product launch? We have a die line as a module where you can upload the packaging artwork. Using the die line, system gives you 3D rendering. So instantly you can be able to visualize your artwork. How does it look? In fact, you can have there is an option where you can open and close. There is a simulation where system helps you to open, close, unwrap the entire packaging. So there is a module for that. Next, in today's, completely fast-paced, industry, as a FMCG, all our products are being listed in a FMCG e-commerce websites, such as quick commerce, in all the e-commerce websites. As a traditional way, once a product is ready, there should be a Photoshop to be done. Like they have to take the different type of photos, top angle, bottom angle, different set of packets. They have to do lightings and everything. That goes a different casting. So using our 3D rendering, once the artwork is ready, you can render it and you can take a pack shot creation using 3 single clicks. It gives you all the pack shots, front of the pack, back of the pack, side of the pack, with all the information as a GDSN format, which is a standard format across the globe, which can be directly sent to your e-commerce websites. So how does it benefit? Just try yourself. Go to Amazon, go to Flipkart, go to Zepto, or Swiggy, wherever. Just type Amul butter. You will see different types of images for one single butter in different platforms. So how does it happen? Because when they manage it manually, so you have to update all the pack shots in all the e-commerce platforms. So to avoid that, having one single pack shot sent to across all your e-commerce platform gives a brand value. So it can be consistent across all the platforms. So this is how you would be able to visualize, at the time of proofreading or reviewing the artwork. Side by side, you will be able to see how my end product looks like. So yeah, when I talk about workflows, we can bring in all our entire stakeholders, starting from your marketing to legal to R&D, to design team. To, in fact, if you want to integrate with your vendors, we can bring everyone under one workflow as an ecosystem where they collaborate, where all the approvals, revisions, version controls happens over the application. So tomorrow, if you want to check, let's say this particular brand, how many versions are there? Instead of everyone digging into their own, local drive or OneDrive or FTP server, there is a method where you can come and check, let's say for my catch masala, how many versions are there. So it is that simple as possible. Everyone can be able to collaborate and work. Of course, there is a digital asset management, the way we manage today locally using multiple folders, OneDrives in multiple folders. Digital asset management help you to manage the version control. You can search using your product name, category name, SKU name. If you have any unique code if you want to search, all those options are available where you can download, and if you want to share to external vendors, you can share to them. And whenever they download, they share, there is an audit log, who has downloaded, who has shared to whom. So that is been managed. And the most time-consuming process, when initially said, is proofreading your artwork. Imagine you are having your artwork, let's say if it is a manual process, having it in your desk. They give in a big printed format. There used to be a person who used to sit using the magnifying lens. They check if the fonts are correct. And they used to measure all the fonts and everything using the scale to ensure all the fonts are correct. And there is a color shades where they have to ensure the colors as per my brand is correct or not. And they have to ensure the spelling is correct in the artwork or not. Forget about all these things. How will they ensure is my artwork compliant enough to go to the market? As per the FSSAI guidelines, there are so many things that they have to ensure before it reaches to the shelf. So doing it this manually takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks for each and every artwork. Let's assume being in FMCG industry, where we have to send our products to the market so that the business happens and the revenue comes in. So as a management or as any department, we cannot take the hit of keeping the artwork within our desk for 3 weeks. 3 weeks in your desk means 3 weeks of business lost. So we have to provide a tool which helps you to take this decision very faster. With one single click, you can check your colors. With one single click, you can check your spellings correct. With one single click, you can compare your versions. So if you take 3 weeks to proofread your artwork as a user, all I need is 3 minutes or maximum 5 minutes. If I am from marketing, I will ensure the brand colors, brand guidelines, brand taglines are correct. Then it goes to the next department. Legal ensures all the legal things are there. R&D ensures all the ingredients are right. So each department plays their 5-minute role, put together in a day. They can do at least 5 to 6 artwork approvals where they used to take weeks and weeks time for one single artwork. So that's how the proofing helps, in today's fast-paced to take the decision faster. And the most important, let's say, crown of our product is compliance module. As I said, forget about measuring the tool, measuring the fonts, checking the colors, spellings and everything. How do I ensure, as per FSSAI guidelines, is my artwork compliant or not? Because there are so many pages that I have to refer to. Basis on that, I have to prepare one brand guidelines. Based on that, I have to prepare one checklist, which has 20 or 30 items to check. Each person opens the artwork, they check item number 1, check. Item number 2, check. Item number 3, check. Again, this is a huge time-consuming process. Let's think about this. How about we give this manual effort to the AI? Let the AI do all the heavy lifting. Let AI finds out, as per my product, as per my FSSAI, what should be the guidelines. Let the AI worry about all the compliance has to be ensured in the artwork. So as a user, I'll be very relaxed to do one single click called check compliance instantly using the real-time AI agent. When people talk about AI, they usually talk about the LLM and ML, which is machine learning and learned languages. So when I talk about AI, it's a real-time AI which generates the AI token instantly and sends this artwork to the AI team. In the technology, it refers the FSSAI guidelines and it checks your brand guidelines. If there is any checklist that you want to give, we can put all 3 guidelines into the system. System instantly runs and tells you, as per this artwork, as per the guidelines, your font should be 8 points and it is 7 points in the artwork. As per the guidelines, there should be ingredient declaration or there should be allergen declaration, but it is missing in your artwork. As per the guidelines, the barcode and the MRP should have a decent gap. So that we call as a no zone. So it has to have certain space between these contents. As per the guidelines, how much is compliant or not compliant? With one single click, system gives you all the information. Again, as a service provider, we help DS Group to take the decision faster. So by giving all these tools, by enabling all the technology in one single application, your entire life cycle process should come from 10 to 3. That is the difference we are talking about today. In terms of integration, yes, if you have any ERP, let's say product lifecycle management or your ERP system, if you have any other integration you would like to do, it is an open API system application. It supports all the integration with pull and push data. All right, now let's assume that I have a system. Now the management wants to know, okay, now we have taken decision to buy Manage Artworks and team is using. How are they using? Is it really giving the ROI that you expected? Yes, you have all the tools to analyze your data, starting from how much time it takes to start to complete. Who is taking so much of time? Is design taking so much of time? Is your legal taking so much of time? Is your marketing taking so much of time? You will be able to see which department takes so much of time to approve each cycle. Again, within the department, if you want to know who is taking so much of time, is it me or my colleague? We'll be able to see the data entirely. We can slice and dice the data. There are so many subsections are available. I can see by brand, I can see by variant, I can see by segment, market of sale, or I can see all my in progress, all my completed. So there is so much of data to analyze. Again, as a very good insight we would like to give to our partners is like, okay, you are telling me you will help my system to take the decision faster. Can you also tell me where I'm going wrong? Yes, of course we can tell you. We can tell you how many times your artwork has been revised. Is it going once, twice or thrice? How many times your design team is designing the same artwork with multiple versions? That we can tell you. Of course, we can also help you to understand where exactly you are going wrong today. Let's say all your barcode numbers are mismatched. Let's say all your ingredients listing is mismatched. If you have any other issue, why are you revising the artwork every time? So system asks you to choose an appropriate checklist to reject. Using that data, we give you analytics saying that for a month of April, or let's say for the quarter from April, May, June, how many artwork has revised, for what reason, what went wrong, who did wrong, how much time it took for each department to each users. There is a plenty of data for the management to play around. And why manage artworks? Yes, so if you take anything, we have everything compliant, starting from security to reports to capabilities of having, managing the multi-SKU, multi-brand companies like DS. We have all the capabilities, infrastructure, everything available with Manage Artworks. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you. Thanks everyone.